Yo, what's up everyone? This is Kaiser War here. I have been on YouTube for 8 years and never have I ever have to make a video about a console reveal. And I have to because it's so funny. This feels gonna be me rambling, so bear with me because this is the only way I'm able to get my thoughts out properly. So, Sony has unveiled the PlayStation 5 Pro. And everybody has, well, I guess can't say everybody. Some people were hankering for a PlayStation 5 Pro for some reason. So you have it now. And it's gonna cost you $700 and $800 to $900 if you live outside of the US. And what baffles me about this is not only the price, but the fact that this version doesn't have a disc drive, which a lot of people still have like physical media for games. So the fact that the PlayStation 5 Pro doesn't even have a disc drive, and it's asking you $700. If you want a disc drive, you can get one, but like that's like $80 to $100 extra. So let's say I was just a brand new consumer. Let's say I wanted a PlayStation 5 for the very first time. I couldn't find the original model. I couldn't find a Slim. I couldn't find either, whatever, right? Let's say I wanted a PlayStation 5 Pro. So that's $700 from the offset. Taxes come into play. If you want discs with it, you gotta get a disc drive. And then like, maybe you want a game with it if you're buying it for the first time, right? You get a game. And games normally are like, you know, let's say $60 for a brand new game, right? So $700 plus tax, depending on where you are, because that changes a lot. Then the disc drive, then a game. And that's damn near $900, guesstimating $900. And that's just for like a US citizen trying to get a PlayStation 5. If you live outside of the US, that's more than 900. That's more than damn near 1,000. My math sucked. I never passed math in school. But I know damn well this is a lot of money. Way too much, in fact. And like, for people who already own a PlayStation 5, there's nothing here to incentivize you, or at least incentivize me, to buy a PlayStation 5. Like, yeah, graphical enhancements are always a thing that they're going to do with these consoles. It happens every little Pro console. It doesn't really matter. We're used to it at this point, right? See, with the PlayStation 5 Pro, you know, graphical enhancement, et cetera, et cetera. But like, I don't legit understand why this costs so much. It's so much money. Like if you're buying a regular PlayStation 5, right? A regular PlayStation 5 would cost you about $500, but it has been getting cheaper as time went on. So let's say $450, right? If you're buying a regular PlayStation, like let's say I've seen a discless PS5 go for at least $400, right? Hell, there's even refurbished ones officially from Sony that have discless versions that cost $400, and the one with the disc drive costs $450, right? So let's say you wanted one with the disc drive, and it costs you $450 for a refurbished PlayStation 5, right? That's like that's $250 more. Just to get to the cost of a PS5 Pro. And I feel like all the little graphical enhancements and shit don't even warrant the price jump because it's so weird. Why $200 more, man, than your average PlayStation 5? Why? What is this? Why is it so much money? There's not even an incentive to even upgrade. Hell, there's not even an incentive to even buy a PlayStation 5 to begin with. Especially when they're still doing cross-gen releases on PlayStation 4 still. And you can still play your PlayStation 4 games on PS5. And there's not that many PS5 exclusives to even attempt to buy the console. Now, why did I buy a PlayStation 5? Well, a lot of PS4 physical games are going out, like, they're stopped doing it now. A lot of companies are going to stop doing that eventually. And some of the games that I do want to play, like Kingdom Hearts 4, whenever that's ever going to come out, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which I wanted to get, Final Fantasy 16, which I wanted to get, like Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, which is only going to have a PlayStation 5, like not a PS4 physical copy, but PlayStation 5 physical copy, and Metaphor Refantasy is going to have a PS5 physical copy and not a PS4 one. I wanted to get a PlayStation 5 because I see all this digital media for physical media for PS4 gone, right? And that's the main reason why I want it, because I want to keep collecting physical games. But like at the same time, just like, damn, there's not that many exclusives. Like the only exclusive PS5 game that I have right now on hand is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's it. And there's like, I don't have any incentive to get another one outside of what, Tekken 8? And I don't even have to get it anytime soon. That game can wait. I don't even have an urge to get it right now. The point is, like, I'm just confused. Because, yeah, I saw the video about the little graphical bumps and shit. Yo, AI upscaling, better ray tracing, all that noise, all the shit that you would mostly expect from a reveal of the PS5. I don't see how that requires $200 more. Now, there's gonna be someone out here who defends this. There's gonna be someone out there who wants to buy the console and say, let's effing go, let's buy a PS5 Pro. It's your money. I think that's the beauty of this whole thing. Vote with your wallet. If you wanna buy it, you can buy it. Like, you can literally, if you wanna spend $700 to $800 to $900 on a PS5, then knock yourself out. It doesn't matter to me what you do with your money. For me personally, this is the most like pointless console reveal ever. Because like what am I supposed to do with this? At least with the PS5 Slim, I could give it some slack because a bunch of original PS5s weren't even in stock. And the ones that were got hit by scalpers during COVID, right? And then when they put the PS5 in, the PS5 Slim in, there were more in stock. So people can buy a PS5, right? Though I do feel it was dumb to keep it the same goddamn price as like the original PS5, but whatever. That's old news now, right? But I don't get it. I'm trying to like in real time, I'm trying to comprehend what this means. Like, what is this for? Who is this for? Is this for people who want to upgrade to get like the best graphical thing they can get out of these consoles? Or is this for people who don't own a PlayStation 5? Because on both sides, none of it sounds good on either side. Because if you already have a PlayStation 5, why even bother? Why bother paying $700 plus for a slightly better running console? Or for people who don't have it, why pay this much to begin with? You could be buying a PlayStation 5, you probably wouldn't even vibe with it or the games on it, right? Or better yet, you could buy maybe like a PC, a cheap PC, a Steam Deck. I don't know how much a Steam Deck costs. I don't have one. Or a cheap PC. I don't know anything than this. Hell, $700 plus, I can buy two Nintendo Switches and possibly two Nintendo games to go with it. Keep in mind, like a lot of Nintendo games are like $60, like locked, right? I could buy two Nintendo Switches. A Nintendo Switch is $300, right? I could buy two of those. That'll give me $600. Then I could buy two Nintendo games, and that would be $120. So add that on top of that, $720. And I feel like I get more value out of having two Switches and two games than one PS5 Pro. Like, I don't know why I'm bitching so much about a console I'm not even gonna buy. Like, I wouldn't even need it. I'm just baffled. I'm just so confused. I'm so thrown off. Sony, they were smoking the craziest amount of coke. Like, them lines of coke they were smoking to make the price on this console is insane, right? And like, the funny thing about it is the price was leaked days ago, but I didn't believe it. Who was gonna believe that shit? Like, yeah, the price specs and stuff were like I think the price, the specs, and all this other stuff that was like leaked a while ago. Like, not even like a while ago. I think it was like some days ago. But I didn't believe that. Who would believe that? Who would believe that price? Like, that don't make no damn sense. That don't make no sense. Who would pay that much? Who would? That's so much goddamn money, man. I cannot get over that. It's so funny. It's funny. I can't stop thinking about it. It's just, it's like, it's so weird to me that Sony is completely off the rocker with this. They're absolutely cracked. And there's somebody out here who's gonna buy it. Like, people are gonna buy this, right? There's like someone out there who doesn't care, who has the disposable income to do it. And that's again, that's up to them. Like, I already said this already. They can do whatever they want with their money. But I want you to like kind of look into this before you buy. If you're a graphics whore or something like that, and you really want it, then whatever, right? It don't matter. I guess if you're really big on graphics, but like, I feel like there is no game out there that would warrant like this. Like, how I can slap a sticky note with the word Pro on my regular PS5, and I feel like that would gaslight me into thinking that that's a PS5 Pro, and I feel like I would buy it easier than an actual Pro. It's hilarious, man. It's so funny to me. I don't understand what the hell. Like, I'm going in circles. I'm looping around. I'm looking a lot. I just. It's so funny. Like, it's so goddamn funny how much this costs. And it just reminds me of that old. I think it was that old reveal. I can't remember like how much it cost. But like the original PS3, right? Like, I remember this sort of shit where like the original PS3 was like announced like years ago, like a long ass time ago, like before I even knew what the internet really was, right? Like before like I could even comprehend what the internet was, right? And they wanted you to pay an astronomical amount of money that wasn't even worth it back then. And then they had the gall to tell you, oh yeah, well man, I guess you need to get another job, to buy this system. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. It feels like that whole shit all over again. And like, I'm just sitting there thinking like, what the hell? Like, does really slightly better graphics, like in a slightly higher frame rate, and like a 2 terabyte hard drive, does that really warrant this? You know what's funny? I feel like you could get a better value out of buying a PlayStation 4 right now than a PS5. Because not only it'll cost you less money, you still have a lot of good games on the PS4 that are going down in price because the PS5 is out. Not all of them, but some of them are going down in price. So not only you get cheaper games, you can get more games. And that's it. That's all I gotta say. I'm done. This is so stupid. I'm done. This is hilarious. I'm done. Video's over. This is dumb. This is stupid. Video's over, man. Holy shit. I completely forgot that at the bottom of this, it says the stand is sold separately. They actually want you to buy the stand too if you want it so badly. Oh my God.